this session we are going to see some examples in CSS. See how to write CSS, what are all the properties available to write CSS code. Those things we have discussed in the previous session. And then those CSS code can be applied to either HTML document or XML document. First we will see some examples in HTML code. After that we will see how to combine CSS with XML. In the HTML document we are able to write the HTML document along with HTML elements, and then we need to write CSS code. There are three ways to embed CSS code into HTML document: inline style, internal and external documents. That we will see separate example for that. In this session, how to apply CSS to HTML document we are going to see. First of all, we will see selector based CSS. Selector based CSS. It means when you take the HTML document, it contains a lot of elements that you know: HTML, head, paragraph, H1, H2, BR, HR, like elements are available. What are all the elements you want to apply style? Those elements we need to write CSS code. For example, in this paragraph tag is taken. In the paragraph tag, I am defining certain styles. Those styles can be applied to the HTML document to which the CSS is attached. Right? The CSS styles, paragraph styles applied to the content available in the paragraph of HTML document to which the CSS is attached. So in the element selector, we are going to write style for different elements of HTML document. The other kinds of selectors also available. We will see one by one. First we will see element selector. Here in this example, not only in this example, most of the code I am using internal style sheet. Right? Okay, first one, HTML. Doc type is HTML, so that I'll start with the HTML, and then head. The style related code, I mean CSS related codes, can be included within the style tag. That style tag mostly appears within the head tag. If you want, you can write it in the body tag also. But whenever we are writing the style within the body tag, after displaying the content, the style will be applied. So that mostly we are not using the styles in body, only in certain places or certain specific example only these styles are included within the body tag. Otherwise the styles are included within the head tag. Mostly it is in head tag, and then all styles can be declared within the style tag and ended with the /style. Starting tag and ending tag, between these two we need to write the element selector related CSS. In this example, paragraph tag is selected. So what are all the styles applied? What are all the styles defined within this paragraph that will be applied to the contents of paragraph tag in the HTML document? Text align, colon, center. This is also already we have discussed. What is the property? Should be in left hand side of colon operator, in the right hand side of colon operator, what is the value for that property. So here text align is center property, and then color colon red. We are following red color for displaying the content or rendering the document, paragraph content. And then close the head and open the body tag. We are writing internal style sheet so that the document itself I am defining the CSS code. Here I have declared 3 paragraphs. I have declared 3 paragraphs. Right? All 3 paragraphs. This particular property, text align color, is applied, and then close the tag. See, I'll execute this code once again. I'll execute this code. We will see the effect of this code. Open any editor. Open any editor. I'm using Notepad, where we need to paste the code. We need to paste the code, right? Okay, you need to write and save this file. Save this file in file name .html. See, file name, let us say element selector .html, and don't forget to select all files, otherwise we can include element select.html file in double quotes, right, like this. Then only it is stored in HTML extension. Save this file and open the browser and open the HTML file. Open the HTML file, :/ here what is the folder name? CSS Code Example element select.html. See here, all 3 paragraph content displayed in red color and center alignment. And then we will see the next example, ID selector. First we are writing CSS code for element selector. Next we are going to write code for ID selector. See, within the tag, within any tag, you can use ID property. But the thing is, the ID should be unique. That is also we have discussed in this session content. ID should be unique. You cannot repeat the same ID in multiple places. If you want to repeat, right? If you want to repeat same name in several places, that you can use class selector. In ID selector, that should be unique, right? So here we are having 2 different paragraphs. I am going to write paragraph with ID selector. Paragraph with ID selector. I am defining CSS for rendering the style. See here, #para1, right? ID equal to para1. In that name, we need to define the style. If it is an ID selector, then # symbol should be included. Again, I am using text align center and color colon red. See, the paragraph ID, I am applying this style, text align center, color colon red. For remaining paragraph, I won't give any style. So in such a way we need to give ID selector, and we can give different style for different ID. I'll execute this code. Same process what we have followed in the previous case. Write the code and save this file with the HTML extension. .html. So save this file with the double quotes or all files. Save and execute. CSS Code Example ID select.html. See here, the paragraph tag which includes para1 ID, center alignment and red color applied. I have defined one more paragraph that will not be affected by the style. Left alignment, it takes black color by default color. So style is not applied for the second paragraph. First paragraph only I have applied style, center alignment and red color, because that paragraph only contains the para1 ID. This is the example for ID selector. And then next one, class selector. I told the difference between ID and class selector. In the ID selector, only unique elements can be given, unique values can be given. In class selector, duplicate values can be given. See, in the class selector consent, h1 class equal to center, p class equal to center. In two elements, h1 and p HTML elements, I am defining the class attribute. For center class, right, for center class, I am going to apply this style. When we are defining style for class selector, we need to use dot symbol. This is also we have discussed. Instead of hash, we need to use dot symbol, dot center, text align equal to colon center and color colon red. So this can be applied to the style. And then head, within the body tag we need to include which HTML element we want to apply that CSS, that can be given here. I'll execute this code, class selector. HTML, class select.html. Save this file and open the browser and take the current file, class selector.html. See here, red color, center alignment, it is in header 1. This text is appeared in h1 tag and second paragraph appeared in paragraph tag. Both the tag I can have the class property, so that the style, CSS style, what we have defined, that is applied, and we are getting center alignment and red color effect in the HTML document. And next one is universal selector. Universal selector. In the universal selector, that can be applied to all style. I mean all elements of the HTML document. We are applying this style, text align colon center, color colon blue. See, for universal selector we need to use wildcard character star. Star, open braces, close braces. Within that we can define our styles. Any number of properties along with value can be grouped within this universal selector. this will be applied to all elements of the HTML document. All elements of the HTML document, that is very important. I'll execute this one. Save this file, universal select.html, and then execute the code. Universal select.html. See here, blue color center alignment applied to all document elements, all HTML elements, the styles applied. The reason is we are using universal selector. We are using universal selector. In the next session, we will see the remaining examples